if you're black, you shouldn't be ashy. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Xrizz'Tina and this is my sister.
Hi, my name is Janae.
She has Instagram and she has a YouTube channel and I believe she has a TikTok. All of it's pretty much lifestyle content, but yes. So today we are going to be trying the FENTY Skin, what do they call it? FENTY Skin Starters Full Size Bundle, okay? The value is $88, they say, and then it's $75. So I have technically, today is my 30th day using this set, but I invited my sister to come try. Also, I want to have an unbiased opinion because she has not tried any of these products. That way y'all can hear if we have similar opinions, inputs, and all that jazz. So that's what we're going to do. Okay.
My skin type is a mixture. I have oily and dry skin. My T-zone is where the oil is going on, and then here.
Mine used to be oily all over, but now my skin is just dry. It feels dry. I don't have any flakes or anything like that, but I'm also acne prone, which means to some degree I'm sensitive. So the first thing we have to do is try the cleanser. This is the cleanser. Okay, I want to focus this for y'all, but I'm not going to because it was hard enough getting the camera to focus on both of us. And it comes with a little clicky boo at the bottom. I like it too, but I don't feel like it's completely sanitary. It's sanitary in the sense that you can close it and you're not like opening it to get the product out. But when you set this down on the counter, it's like this. And if your counters ain't always clean,
I would recommend to have something like, I like the twisting, but close that too.
Yeah, you gotta keep it closed. Yeah, I'll be leaving mine like this if it's on the counter. But when it's in my drawer, I always think germs.
Especially for your face.
Yeah. And there's no way to like completely get any bacteria from out of there if it get, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Yeah, it is cold. You were supposed to use cold water on your skin. Well, lukewarmer. But
I wash my face in the shower a lot, so.
Hot water is not good for your face. It's if you think about your skin like a piece of chicken, if you throw it in hot water, you're gonna cook it.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to open your pores?
Allegedly, you can't open or close your pores. Allegedly, apparently, yeah. You can only tighten your skin or loosen your skin, but you can't open and close your pores, apparently.
It'll feel good though.
They claim you only need a little bit, so I'm gonna get a little bit. That looks so nasty. Okay, so you get some.
That's about how much I use of whatever I wash my face with. I use this here. I put them on both sides. I begin. This is
that don't look right. And see, then you wipe it off like this, and that's germs. You still touching it. But anyway, my face got a little dry.
It's not fragrant. Well, I'm acting like my eyebrows are done, but they're not. So I'll go ahead and see. I would need some more.
You can dip. Well, you have to get your skin wet.
I'm about to say, cause
man, we try not to dip in the water boat, but it is what it is.
It isn't, I don't know what to describe. This ain't soapy. Like, I like bubbles. I like to feel, I don't feel nothing. It feels good, but you know, the sensation, I like to feel the sensation of things when I wash my hair or my face, not necessarily my body, but those two areas.
A lot of people were saying that too.
It just feels like a lotion. This is what it feels like.
Some people was also saying that as well, that they don't like that they can't feel any tingle.
It's going. I feel like I'm rolling it in.
According to Rihanna, this is supposed to remove your makeup too, which is why it has so much slip. Okay. I like the texture of it. But if your skin is not wet enough, it does feel like it's gonna soak into your face, like it's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
And also it lets you know if you're using the cleanser properly, because if your skin's not wet like it needs to be, it's not gonna function. The fragrance though, I don't mind the fragrance. I don't think it's loud. I know that other people are way more sensitive than we are. I mean, we grew up around a lot of perfume anyway.
I don't even smell nothing.
Her scents they remind me of old people.
You know what? This smells like old people.
Yeah.
This is what this smells like. Like your
granny.
It smells, I'll say the expensive stuff. The expensive stuff that has that really, really life fragrance, like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 1.5.
Yeah, and
for the strength.
Cause people was really acting like when you open it, it was just like blah, you know, like all up in your nose, make your eyes wide. Like they were acting like that. And like I said, I understand if you're sensitive, that's fine. But the fragrance is not that loud.
I'm getting some redness here. These are my sensitive spots. So for the water to not be scorching, which is what I normally do, I'm getting some redness. Now, I don't know if this right here is from my shades, but this right here is not from my shades.
Wait, well, it might be fragrance then, even though it don't bother your eyes or your nose, it might be the fragrance. My face don't feel tight. I can say that much.
It don't. My face don't feel tight.
It don't feel tight. It does have a nice little softness to it, but it don't feel like there's residue. Okay, so moving on. We're gonna use the fat water. Water das fat. Das fat water. That's how it looks, y'all. It kind of looks like it on camera. I feel like it looks like slime. Oh. It's supposed to be a toner, so it's a pore refining toner serum. That's why it looks like that, like melted jello. So,
is it water based or is it more oily?
There's no oil in it. It is water based. Water is the first ingredient. But you'll see. So here, so you supposedly only need a couple of drops. I do like that it is controlled. So I'm holding it like this. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say
my toner that I use it come out like water. This is coming down like
it's a serum.
I was gonna say not like gel, but
it's a serum. When you're supposed to press it into your skin like Rihanna.
Oh, that's what she did?
Yep. Because if you're rubbing it on your face,
now this,
you might like rub it on.
This.
I actually like this one.
It's not strong.
Out of all of the three, this is probably my favorite product.
This kind of feels sticky. Look, if we had a slow-mo.
Before you took it on, wait, not before you took it on, before you let it set in. And that's what I was afraid of when I first tried it. I thought I was going to have stickiness on my hands. I don't feel it after it settles in. I don't feel it. But before that, like right before, it feels...
After it dries, it doesn't feel sticky.
Kind of like the Hydro Grip Primer from Milk. Y'all know it's sticky like that.
Let's see here.
And you
skin still doesn't feel dry. Now that's one thing. Every time I do wash my face, I let it dry a little bit before I put my toner on. But I notice that my skin feels tight, is what it is. When we use that, it doesn't feel tight. Afterwards, it feels like it feels regular. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but
it's a good thing. Your face ain't supposed to feel dry.
It ain't supposed to feel tight. So feeling tight means it's dry.
Which, exactly. So whenever a product, it's like some people were saying that the cleanser did not feel like it was doing anything. Just because a product has a reaction on the surface of your skin does not mean it's working. It means you can feel it, and that's just about it. Sometimes those bubbly, like the foaming cleansers, they get that sudsiness because they have alcohol in them and they are drying out your skin. Foaming cleansers. other cleansers that bubble up like that. It's basically the same thing. They're kind of like detergents. They just foam up to give you the feeling of clean skin because it's something that you can visually see. But your skin should never feel dry or tight after you wash your face. So this is the one that's like this. The Hydra Invisible Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And it comes like that. And they call it invisible because when you put this on your face, it's basically a hydrating sunscreen. I don't know if it has hyaluronic acid in it, but if you're black, you shouldn't be ashy. That's the idea. And you're supposed to use 1 pump. Now let me show y'all how much product we're supposed to use. That's how much moisturizer we're supposed to use on our whole face. And most of the time, people use way more than that. Now I will say I do enjoy lathering my face in product. Y'all know me, especially if you follow me on Twitter, you know I love to be like shiny in the face, especially before bed.
I'm already getting shiny. I don't really use moisturizer. Really, I don't. I don't use moisturizer because
you should. Your
I
face,
just use toner.
You gonna start looking your age. If you don't start moisturizing.
Yeah, okay, Wendy. I'm trying to listen to Wendy, but
and you don't even have to use a greasy one.
That's the thing. Well, I guess I can say that one. What is it called? It's in a blue and white container.
Nivea.
What is it called? I can't think of it right now. But that's the only one that. Ooh.
Yeah.
This smells so good.
That's what I was saying. Her products, even her foundation, it reminds me of old people, but not in a bad way. It reminds me of like
the ones that don't smell like mothballs.
Yeah, the one is super nostalgic. If you grew up and someone in your family would wear makeup and get dolled up and spray on their little perfume, that's what her products remind me of. They're very nostalgic with this fragrance.
This has the best smell, but none of it is overpowering. How do you open it?
Exactly. And you rotate the bottom of it. Show it on the screen so they can see you struggling. Yeah.
So if you have children, no.
Yeah, you don't want your kids messing with it.
It'll be hard for them to get into this.
Also, the good thing too, you can pump some out if you want to smell it.
So good.
The good thing about this too is it's refill recyclable. So you literally pull this out, and I think FENTY Skin has a program where you can mail these back for free. You know.
I swear to you guys that it seems as if they had children in mind. They had mothers in mind when they made this, and why we keep saying it smells like grandmothers and stuff. To our children, it would smell like us, basically, because I mean, a child couldn't.
They would have to have learned how to use their fingers.
Like I'm talking about like a toddler, like maybe a 1-year-old or whatever. You can't.
They not physically.
You can't. I couldn't even figure this out, and I'm grown. I'm gonna give this a 10 for all of it. My favorite is.
Oh, you gotta hold it up.
The moisturizer.
Why is it your favorite?
Because it is light. And it smells so good. Oh, and I love the container. I like that.
I was making dirty jokes about the container.
Well, we know Rihanna now, don't we?
My favorite product is the fat water because it doesn't make my skin feel dry and I like the smell. And then, of course, the moisturizer with the SPF. I just like how radiant it makes my skin look when I'm outside. You know, I don't look dusty. And I also have a nice little glow going on so I can be confident going throughout my day knowing with my mask on that my face and my mouth, I'm not getting dry. The cleanser to me is refreshing. I like the texture of it. I like how slippery it feels, and I like that it's meant to remove your makeup, so if you rub it in, you know you're gonna lift the makeup off your face and it'll rinse down the drain. It's not my favorite. But it's not a bad product. I
recommend this for if you're just getting into trying to find something clean trace with, this is okay for it.
Yeah, this is good for starters, which is why it's called the starter kit. But it's not anything that I would just be like, oh my god, I have to have it. You know,
how much is it?
This, well, altogether is $75. Altogether. The fragrance is not allowed to me. She said it's not allowed.
This one, the lotion.
It's the moisturizer.
The moisturizer lotion, so I mean, it has the strongest smell. But even with that, I give it a 4 out of 10 for how strong it is.
Yep.
But it's a pleasant smell, so.
Yeah, they all smell good. And again, if you're sensitive and you swear up and down, I understand.
Yeah, don't get the moisturizer if you're sensitive to fragrance. Don't get it. And
I really don't know what else there is to say about this other than overall the products are great. They work well together. Well, I guess I should give my input about my skin. I use this set for 30 days and I use it every morning. I did not use it in the evening because I got some other skincare and I wanted to test that out too. So as far as my skin goes, so things that I noticed personally, and you might have seen this on Twitter, was my skin healing pretty quickly. I have hyperpigmentation from acne, you know, hormonal acne, and I noticed that my chin specifically, well, I think one in my cheek up over here I was peeling, and it wasn't an uncomfortable peel. My skin didn't feel tight, and it wasn't anything instant. It was very gradual, and I had just happened to notice that the hyperpigmentation was peeling off. And I don't know if that was intentional, but it's probably because I've been wearing the sunscreen and then the happy-go-lucky ingredients in the fat water giving my skin a little boost, a little kicky.
Okay, wait a minute. So you said that the hyperpigmentation was coming off.
Like around here, because it was super dark right here, and my chin was peeling.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, to me it's a good thing as somebody, but other people might be scared, you know, and I understand that. But I'm assuming if you don't have hyperpigmentation, you're not going to experience that. But it was just something I happened to notice while I was cleaning my skin. So I'm going to contribute that to these two products, because sunscreen helps your skin heal in terms of your hyperpigmentation not getting darker and actually coming to the surface and coming off. And then this is a serum, so you know it'll give your skin a boosty boost.
This has sunscreen in it?
Yeah, that's SPF 30.
Oh, okay.
So
need to know that some moisturizers don't come with it.
And some people are allergic to sunscreen, which might be why if you're sensitive, why you don't like the fragrance as well, because it might just be the sunscreen.
I don't like the smell of sunscreen. So if you don't like the smell of sunscreen and you need sunscreen in your product, then I suggest this.
Even now on my skin, there's more skin coming to the surface. That's probably going to peel in a couple days. I try not to scratch because, you know, it just makes more scars. But as far as the rest of my face goes, I haven't had any bad experiences. When I first started using the product, and it might have been me because I was eating bad, but I started to have a little bit of a breakout on my forehead, and I'm going to contribute that to my diet and not the products, because if it was the products, it would have been a lot harsher than just a little few whatchamacallits. But the texture of my skin, in my opinion, has not gotten worse, but it has not been dramatically improved. And it's because the system is very simplistic. It's not necessarily made to enhance or take away or what have you. It's just made to keep your skin radiant.
Every single time that I try a new product, whether it's harsh or not, I break out. If you break out, give it a week. Keep using it. Just like when a doctor tells you to take a prescription and you don't see any results, but they tell you to take the whole thing. Same thing.
I think my complexion's a little bit more even in my face too. Usually I'm super high yellow right here, and I'm not. So like my face is a lot more one tone. Which Rihanna did say that. She said she got pretty even tans on her face with her sunscreen. So okay, y'all. So that is the conclusion of our try and demo and review of the Fenty starter kit, Fenty Skin starter kit, y'all. It's Fenty Nation up here. Period. I mean, she literally seems like she's taking over the entire industry. Leave a comment down below and let us know if you have tried these. If you have any additional questions, we will both be answering them. Okay, if you have a question for my sister, just make sure you put her name in the comment. Her name is Janae, J-A apostrophe capital N-A-Y. Okay, leave a comment. Let us know if you have questions, concerns, opinions, oppositions, whatever. Just keep it cute and respectful. And then don't forget to check out the description down below for the link to all her social media. Y'all should already be following me. Okay. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. And then you can subscribe right here and then check out the next video. And that's on what? Period.
Exclamation point.
Period. No, that's not how this
That's
goes.
what the kids say. They say, we changed it because the teacher said period, so now it's not cool anymore. We say exclamation point.
That's too long. That's too long. And that's on period.